Let's have a chat.
If you're down, boy, really down. Baby, let me watch you go to town. Wish you one chance, baby, never or now. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Pearl Cozy. Okay, I need to stop saying cozy. My name is actually Pearl Cozy. Let me start again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Pearl Cozy, and if you're returning, what's good? I hope you're well. Guys, can I just get a pat on the back for the consistency? Like, I've been so consistent for, I don't know, the past few months. I've been extremely consistent and I'm so proud of myself, but let's keep it going. This thing is tangled, I hate this. Let me moisturize my lips because I don't like my lips when they look dry. I'm ready. I want to name these series, like these videos, should I say, Let's Have a Chat. Not Let's Have a Chat or Let's Talk. It's Let's Have a Chat. Like, let's fucking have it, but it's Let's Have a Chat. It sounds really corny, but I really like it. Today's gonna be a Let's Have a Chat. I want to talk about body. Like, I want to talk about confidence. I want to talk about anything to do with bodies, appearance, body shaming, anything to do with self-confidence, mainly appearance and body. So everything I'm going to be talking about is from my experience or my insecurities or things I want to work on, and I feel like I'm just telling you how I feel, how to get over it, my whole little backstory and stuff, and how I got to where I am now. Let's go. If you don't know, I'm slim. I'm very slim. I hate the word skinny, so we're gonna use the word slim. I am very slim. My mom's slim, my sister's slim, a lot of the people in my family are slim, and some, it's just a mixture, but my mom is slim, my sister's slim, my immediate family are slim. So I just inherited it. I didn't have a choice of being thick. I didn't have a choice of having hips. I didn't have a choice. I got these little biscuits, boobs. Yeah, yeah. I inherited it. It's not something that, I don't know, I woke up thick with hips and big back and I was like, you know what, I don't want this shit no more, let me be slim. No, I was born like this, and I eat normal. I eat, there was points where I ate a lot and nothing was going on. Like, I'm one of those people that just cannot gain weight if they wanted to. Like, even if you bit a donkey in the ass, you just ate a whole damn cow, I don't gain weight. So I'm African, and a lot of Africans, like aunties, uncles, and I'm sure Caribbeans as well, I'm not quite sure, but they like being thicker or being a bit bigger or being a bit more, yeah, just being a bit more thicker. It's what is considered healthy for them. Like, it's what considered healthy. It's what you should kind of be, or if not, then you're being underfed, you're sick, there's something wrong with you, or I don't know. Like, growing up, I always used to hear, you look sick, do you eat, your wrist looks so tiny, oh my god, I could break you, look at your little chicken legs. I kept hearing those over and over and over and over again. I just kept hearing, you need to put more weight on you, you just skin and bones, and I'm just like, do you know how hurtful that is? And especially hearing it from such a young age, and I still hear it till this day. Till this day, I still hear it, and I am 22 years of age. Imagine hearing it all your entire life, and everyone else around you is just a bit thicker, and my best friends, like, a lot of people are thicker around me. I just never liked my body, and it got worse. Like, I think I started noticing my insecurities a lot more, or they kind of heightened when I was in college, because in in secondary school, because I grew up in like a white area. I went to school in a white area. I live in Brighton. I'm from Brighton, so, well, I say Brighton, but it's actually Haywards Heath. I went to school in Haywards Heath, and it's a white area. So at that time everybody liked slim, like that was the thing. And because I had long limbs, I was slim, a lot of people, oh, I wish I was like you. Oh, look your little waist, I want your little waist. Oh my god, your stomach is so flat. Oh, but I was just like hearing that, just whew, it just went over my head, because I was like hearing all those bad things about my body or needing to change my body throughout life. I just kept hearing like, you need to change your body, you need to change your body. So I was just like, when I heard compliments about my body, it's kind of like, who paid you to say this? Like, who actually paid you to say this? My insecurities heightened when I went to college, and because I went to a white area, I wanted to go to like a black college. So I went to a black college, and like I said, a lot of Africans or like Caribbeans, there's just a lot of black people like thicker girls. They're just like big bum, big boobs, hips, small waist. They're just like thicker girls, and I am not thick at all. I'm quite the opposite, to be honest. And because my best friends and my cousins and just people around me, because my best friend's South African, and girl, they have big backs, they have small waists, they have I don't know, they just have incredible bodies. Even not big backs, not small waists, they just have nice bodies, and I don't have that. So a lot of the boys at college used to always look at her, or they used to compliment her all the time, and just used to be like, oh, you look alright, you know, you look and that's when I used to like going to like house parties. I used to like to go and I don't know, I just used to love parties back then. Every party that we went to, it was obviously a black party, so hella backs, and that's when everyone was winding up on each other. And every time I entered a party or entered a function, I always had to be in the middle. If I enter first, they're gonna look at me, look at my body, and then when my friends enter after me, they're gonna look at them and be like, oh, they look nice, or they. So I always had to be in the middle. Like, my friend goes first, me, and then my other friend at the back, so they could kind of cover my front and my back. Like, I was so insecure that I had to plan how I enter stuff. Like, that's nuts. Like, that's so crazy. So at college and like at places, and I just started hanging around a lot more black people, and I kept feeling shitter and shitter about myself, and I was just like, why am I not built like them? Why me? Like, my mom was slim, I saw in pictures, but now she's gaining weight and her weight looks amazing, and she only gained weight after her first child, which was me. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not trying to have a baby to gain weight. I used to go home crying every single day after college, because I was just like, why am I, like, boys always used to want my friends and never me, and then they would say something so nice and compliment my friends' bodies, and then they'll look at me and they're like, Pearl, you'd be so pang if you gained weight. Like, your face is nice, but if you had a body, it will be all over. And I'm just like, that wasn't a compliment. Like, sometimes I'm just like, how, it's kind of like saying, your nose is so fucked, like your nose is big. You'll be so peng if your nose was slimmer. Like, you're peng, but your nose is all the way fucked up. You'll be so peng if your nose was not that big. It's like you're the insecurity is just like stabbing me in the fucking heart. It does. Like, I know I'm smiling and laughing about it now, because I was just like, imagine, how can people say that? But I used to come back home crying to my mom. Like, I used to be so upset. Like, every time I heard a compliment or something so minor, it would be like, oh, your nails look nice. I think, oh, but my body doesn't. Or, oh, I love your teeth. I'm like, oh, but my body doesn't. It'd be like, oh, you're so pretty, but my body ain't. Like, I just kept every compliment, not to them obviously, but in my head, like, every compliment I received, I used to flip it in my head and be like, so it never registered in my head like as a compliment. So every time someone would say something nice about me, I'd be like, it's not a compliment. Like, it's really not a compliment, because of, imagine growing up from such a young age, from whenever I could remember, people always drilling it in your head that you need to gain weight, always drilling it in your head that you look sick, always drilling it in your head that they can break you. It's so fucked. So I always hated my body. Okay, so after like years, my insecurities kind of gotten worse and worse and worse. I wasn't trying to fix my insecurities, or not even fix, kind of get over them, or kind of work it out, if that makes sense. I wasn't trying to kind of make myself feel a bit better. It was just like, oh, I'm so sad, and I made myself feel sorry about being sad. I was just a sad girl. Not sad, but I was just like, I was happy, but I was just not happy about what I looked like. So after my insecurity, like my insecurity just got worse and worse and worse. It just wasn't about my body anymore. And then I started picking at different things, and I was just like, oh, I hate my teeth. Or one part I hated my nose. I wanted to get a nose job. Now I'm just like, bitch. And I wanted to get a nose job. My ears were too small. There were just so many things. I was like, I literally hate myself. Like, it got worse and worse, and I felt like I needed someone else to tell me that I was pretty, especially a male, a black male, because they're the ones that kept bringing me down, or they're the ones that kept telling me that I need to gain weight, telling me that if I did this, I'd look better. If I did this, I'll be so much more attractive. So I needed the validation. I needed the I needed them to tell me that I look pretty, or my weight looks nice, or I needed them to kind of make it okay, since they were the ones that fucked up. Obviously, it's not just black males. It's because I'm attracted to black males, so I want them to be attracted to me. And if they turn me down, I want you to come and say sorry, and for you to come and tell me that I'm actually pretty, and then everything will be okay. Which obviously does not happen like that. But that's just how I was thinking. I got to a point where I was like, I'm so tired of feeling like this. Let me research, or let me try. There must be something to help me gain weight. I tried eating bears. I ate like a normal person. Like, I ate a lot, but nothing was working. I ate, and then I used to force myself to sleep just so that the food could kind of turn into fat, or they could just sit there, or just something. Like, I was like, let me just try doing that. Nothing worked. I tried apitamin. Apitamin worked for a little bit, but I didn't really consistently take it, or didn't really have my heart into it, because I was doing exams at the time. But I'll do an apitamin video, because I did gain weight off of apitamin now. But I'll tell you later on in the story. Nothing was working, so I'm like, you know what? If trying to gain weight naturally does not work, let me try something else. If I had bigger boobs, maybe that would help. Like, maybe it'll kind of balance me out. Like, because there were slim girls in my school that had big boobs, and then the big boobs kind of helped them, or kind of saved them. I just wanted to seem sexy, or I just wanted to be appealing. Like, I don't know. People can call you pretty, and they call someone else sexy. And then sexy kind of, it's like, I don't know, it's like they want them for their bodies, or like it's just all like your face, your body, like everything. Pretty is kind of like, it's just your face, it's just targeted at one thing. So I'm like, I want to be sexy too. And at one point I wanted guys to see me sexually. Like, it sounds so sick, because of they kept seeing everybody else sexually, and obviously I know it's not right. Like, it's really not right, but I want to be seen sexually too. Like, I want to be pretty and sexy. I just wanted everything. I was like, you know what? I want to get my boobs done. I went through a phase where I was like, I really want to get my boobs done. I really want to get my boobs done. I was researching. I was just doing bare work just to like help me with my insecurities. I tried to watch motivational stuff, or I tried to watch confident people, and everything I kept noticing about confident people was like, they hated one thing about themselves, they learned to love it, and then they picked something else they hate about themselves, they learned to love it, picked something else they hate about themselves, and it was just like a cycle. So I was like, and I watched so many people as well, and I'm like, what, like, is there anyone that I can pick to watch that loves everything about themselves, that they don't have any insecurities. Like, I don't want to have this. I'm sure there must be someone that has, they're the most confident person in the world. They don't hate anything about themselves. They love every inch of their body. And that's the person I want it to be. Guess what? Ain't nobody like that. If there is, please let me know, because I'm trying to be like you. Like, I'm trying to be like you. And it started getting in my head, like, you know what, like this. And my mom's been saying this to me all the time, and my family, like, they're like, you're beautiful, you're fine, like, don't stop listening to other people. But I'm like, you know, a lot of my mom and my family, like, you're supposed to tell me nice things. Like, your mom's not going to be like, you are kind of ugly. Like, nobody's going to say that to you. Like, I mean, my mom anyway, I'm like, she's not going to say that to me. So I was like, you have to say nice things anyway. So I never really listened to what she was saying. And she also used to be like, oh, after having kids, her body changed. She likes her body now, but it took her a while to kind of get into like liking her body, because she's always wanted to gain weight. She was slim like me. She always wanted to gain weight. And then now that she gained weight, there's some clothes that she can't wear that suit her body. She just misses being slim. She still is slim. She's in the middle. She still is slim, but she misses being as slim as me. So she's like, there's clothes that I wear that look really nice that she wishes that she could go back and wear. And I'm just like, shut up. Okay, it was not shut up. I'm just like, stop it. You are my mom. You're doing all of these things to kind of make me feel better. And I didn't believe a word she was saying. I really didn't. I was like, and because of like the whole, I want a black man to love me. Like, I used to cry to my grandma as well. I used to cry to like a lot of my family, saying that, oh, I'll never find love, I'm too skinny, nobody's gonna love my skinny body, nobody find me sexy, blah 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 blah. I was crying. And funny story is, because my grandma, when I told her about my boyfriend, she was dying with laughter. Like, she was so happy, and she was like, what did I tell you? I told you so. You're gonna find someone that loves you for you and loves your body and loves every single thing about you. I was like, and because of how I wanted surgery, like, I really wanted surgery, and I was just like, I wanted surgery, but I was scared to go ahead with it. Obviously, I didn't have the funds to go ahead with it, and I think I was underage. I think you have to be 18 plus. You have to be 18 plus. I think I was younger, actually. Maybe just reached 18, but I did not have the funds, and I didn't have the guts either, because I was petrified. I was like, what if I die on the table? Or like, and one thing that kept playing in my head was, God made you in his perfect image. I'm religious, by the way. So I was like, God made me in his perfect image. Like, I am perfect to God. If I do something to my body, like, I'm basically saying, you know what, God, I don't like what you did. This is not no masterpiece. Your opinion is wrong. I want to change it. I want to make something else. Like, I just felt like I'm being I just felt like I was being disrespectful and offending him. So that's one thing that was really stopping me. That, fear, and funds. Those were the main things that was stopping me. I'm like, I tried weight gain, that didn't work for me. I tried watching motivational things or confident people, that really didn't work for me. It just made me feel a bit more sad, like, how come you're confident and I'm not? And me watching them didn't really help me at all. And me trying to do surgery, that was not even an option, because of all the 3 things I just mentioned. That was not an option. So I was like, you know what, let me try find something that I really love about myself, and maybe that will just change my mind, and I'll start picking one by one, and then all of a sudden just my whole body will be the one that I love and whole. So my teeth. I have a cute smile. I really like my smile. I get complimented on my smile a lot, and I really appreciate it. I really like my smile, I like my teeth and my lips. I like this area. So I was like, you know what? I love my smile, I love my teeth. Let me focus on the things that I love. Let me focus on that. And I smiled more. I got more compliments on my teeth. Like, I just got more, I don't know, more compliments. It's like I relied on compliments, or I relied on other people to say something nice about my appearance to make me feel good. And I started smiling a lot more. It kind of did work for me, like as in me liking something and focusing on something that I really like about myself. It started to build my confidence up a lot more. And my boobs started growing a tiny bit. And so during periods, ladies, when you get your period, before your boobs get all juicy, you know, they get all big and they get all nice. So before my period, I used to wear really nice tops, and like I have nice small perky boobs. I don't know, I just used to love them. I used to wear tops that I don't know, that kind of showed them a bit more. Not like anything revealing, like as in I'd wear like a white top with no bra and it'll show the whole shape and stuff and something. And I was like, you know what, my boobs, my smile. And then I moved on to my nose. There was a point where I hated my nose and wanted surgery. I wanted my boobs and my nose done. And I was like, you know what? My nose is not that bad. And I started, this is one thing I still battle with, by the way. There's days where I really like my nose. There's days where I don't like it at all. So the good days that I did have with my nose, I started like, you know, my nose is not that bad. My nose is actually quite cute, and I wanted to get a piercing to kind of enhance or to kind of draw attention to my nose, but no way, nah, not now, because I have days where I like it, days where I don't. And imagine if I have a piercing and just be like, what, they're just staring at my whole nose. Anyways, I just started to look for things that I really liked about myself, and slowly my confidence started going up. I was like, my body, what am I going to do with that? And then like my mom put me into modeling at a young age. I started doing beauty pageants when I was like 3, and beauty pageants, I don't like them personally, because it's like I'm in a competition with another female. The prettiest one wins, or the most talented one wins. I don't want to compare myself to someone else, because if I lose, I'm going to feel shit about myself. Or even if I win, I'm going to have to compete with everyone else throughout life to be like, the prettiest one does this, or the like. No, I really didn't like that. So the closest thing to it was modeling, and because of my small size and my small body, modeling was perfect. And it was something that I've really started to enjoy, because I started to feel more confident. I started to feel like myself. When I went to like castings, or when I had like shoots and stuff, that's when I was the most confident, because it's like my body was appreciated, my body was like wanted. It was just really nice, and it made me feel confident. And I was like, I want to have this feeling for a long time. And every time, even without being on job, like even when I didn't have shoots for time, or when I didn't go for castings and stuff, I was like, I kind of have to keep this feeling going forever. And the only way that would kind of make me feel good is like if I had full body shoots. It sounds so vain, it sounds extremely vain, but trust me, I did anything and everything to help my confidence and to help me like me. And the thing that really helped me also was telling people, I was like, what, they're like, oh, you're pretty, oh, you're this. Or like when people ask like, oh, what do you do, or what's your hobby, or what do you want to be, or whatever, and they're like, I was like, I want to be a model, or I am a model, a part-time model. And people are like, oh yeah, you have the body for it. And I was like, I do. That made me feel very good, like that I don't know. And then from hearing it from one person, I kept hearing it over and over again, and it made me feel confident. And I was just like, this is actually good. I still felt a bit of anxiety going into places, or going into like shindigs or like events or whatever with other people. I always had to, not even with other people, even by myself, like imagine entering the room for the first time and people have to, like, people look at you. When people enter the room for the first time, they're kind of the center of attention, because they were trying to look and see who that person is coming inside the room. I hate stuff like that. I hate stuff like that. And I still, till this day, I still hate stuff like that. I then a few months ago, I tried Epitamin again, and Epitamin made me gain weight. And that was the first time in life I've ever gained weight, and I was excited. Like, I didn't notice the weight gain until until it was late. Like, I didn't notice the weight because it obviously makes your belly big, and you have to exercise. You have to exercise if you're on a vitamin. And I was like, nah, if I exercise, the weight's gonna go, so let me gain all the weight and then exercise after. Wrong move. My belly was big. My belly was so big, and I started feeling really uncomfortable. Even like when Jay, I never used to get undressed in front. No, actually that's a lie. I did used to get undressed in front of Jay, but if I'm undressed and I'm standing up, I have to switch off the light like quickly, or I have to cover myself. But I wouldn't do it as in like I'm hiding. I'll do it discreetly, but he would know. Like he knew. And then he started like, oh, go to the gym, or kind of encouraged me to do something. And he was like, he liked my body before I even gained weight. And I gained weight for myself, and I was really blessed to find someone that loves me for me, and like that liked my body as well. And he was actually kind of the main reason why I'm so sorry I speak about this guy so much. I speak about this nigga so damn much, but I just really like him. He just made me feel really confident, and I was like, oh. And because he used to like thick girls before, he had a preference of thick girls until he met me, and he was like, you kind of swayed me the other way. Like, I was like, really? Really, nigga? You late on this? That was the man I needed to tell me that I don't know. I know it's bad that he kind of made me like my body. I started liking my body before we met, by the way. I started liking my body before we met, but he kind of boosted the love for this body. I started taking a vitamin. I blew up, and because of how my family are used to me being slim, so when I went back home for, I think it was my mom's birthday or something, and everyone, like the family was there, so when I walked in, people were like, whoa, like what the fuck is that? Everyone was calling me fat. I was not even fat, guys. I wasn't, just because everyone was just so used to me being slim that everyone started calling me fat, and they're like, whoa. It's because of my stomach. That I completely understand, because that was so out of control. Imagine my slim body and then the stomach just, it was really bad. I'm not, you know when people are like, oh, my stomach is big, and they have like a food baby that's not even there. It was not that. I promise you, it really wasn't that. And I'll try it, because I want to do like a weight gain journey, and that's going to be a whole separate thing. But I'm saving all of this tea for that, how I gained weight and stuff. I then became insecure again. I was like, oh shit, you know what, my old stomach was really nice. Like I had a really nice flat stomach, and my little belly button, like I had a nice stomach. And I was like, oh, and some dresses looked really, really nice on me when I was slimmer, and oh, I miss that. And I was like, now there's dresses that used to look nice on me when I was slimmer look mad on me now. There's just some things that I gained with that fucking weight that won't go now. And I don't know how to get rid of it. And I just started feeling so insecure. And I was like, bitch, you got what you wanted. You went and gained weight. Now why are you unhappy? And now you want to go back. Like, can you make up your mind? Moral of this whole damn story is, you will always find something that you dislike. Like, you have an insecurity. Get over the insecurity, find another one. Get over that insecurity, find another one. So it's just, you have to love yourself, bitch. God made me like this for a damn reason, and I love my body. Okay, that's a lie. I'm learning to love my body. I really, really like my body, but I'm learning to love my body. That's the thing. And I just want to say that kind of helps me. Like, I'm in such a better headspace now, and I don't need validation from other people anymore. Like, that was one thing that really ruined me the most as well. Validation from other people. Never seek that. And I know it's kind of hard to be like, don't seek validation from people. You'd be like, okay, fine. You can't. It's just something that you have to mentally get over yourself. Like, you have to do that yourself. Also, you have to learn to love the things that you really love about yourself. Like, love it even more, and just focus that focus on that, like put all your energy onto that, and then you just learn, you start to realize you just start loving everything else, and then one by one you love your whole damn self. And another thing I would say is that even, okay, say you hate what's one thing you hate your teeth. Like, I love my teeth, but the one thing I hate is just, it's kind of like a horse, like it does this, and I don't like that. But if I smile like this, you can't see it that way. So I kind of had like buck teeth, that's the thing. I was like, in the mirror every morning, I know it sounds mad and sounds corny and sounds exhausting, it sounds like, oh, you're just saying it works, bitch. And every morning or whenever you look nice in the mirror, just smile or just say I love my buck teeth, I like my big teeth, they make me me. Like, if I had different teeth, or if I went and changed my teeth and then I ended up hating it, and I'm like, I want my old teeth back, so I just have to love me. I love my teeth, I love my teeth. Like, every single morning, say that you love your teeth. Say that you love your teeth, and always find one reason why you love your teeth. Even if it's such bullshit, continue saying it to yourself, and you will learn to believe that. Moral of the story is, you just have to accept yourself. You have to love yourself. Mind how you speak to people. Honestly, always mind how you speak to people. And if you like something about someone on the street, or like your friend or anything, you'd be like, oh, you look really nice today. Or if you see someone on the street, you'd be like, I really like your nose. It sounds a bit weird, or like, you're really pretty. Like, if you feel like someone is pretty or something positive, tell that person. Even if it's a complete stranger, tell that person, because you could have cleared their insecurity off of that thing that you complimented them off of, if that makes sense. So tell that person you love something about them, because the days that I'm feeling like pure shit and someone is like, oh, I love this something, I'm like, it brightens my day up so much more. And oh, I thought I looked red there. But it brightens my day up so much more, and it makes me so much happier, and it makes me look at that insecurity in a much better light, and I'm just like, maybe it's not so bad. So guys, always please be mindful of what you say and how you speak to other people. And don't, I hate the word skinny. I hate it. I don't know if I'm the only person in the world that hates this word, but I like it. I don't like it. But anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I didn't ramble too much, but hopefully it all made sense. And I want to say thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and also subscribe. I am doing a worldwide giveaway when I reach 10k subscribers, so please help assist get there.